Namaskar, all the student of class 10. I hope you are very much busy and excited for your exam. In this video, I am trying to cover class 10 economics, money and credit chapter. So one topic only, that is money as medium of exchange. As I told at the very beginning that I will cover every day one topics and detailed discussion on these topics I will make and try to find out the possible questions from that topic, as well as a board exam paper so far from this topic whatever came, that also try to find out the answers. तो सेशन शुरू करने के पहले I would like to request all of you just subscribe this channel and press the bell icon so that you will get continuously uploaded all the videos in your YouTube channel. तो चलिए अभी पढ़ाई शुरू करते हैं. The word money, whenever we listen, we immediately start understanding that money means it is for purchase and sale of commodities we use as a mediator. So whatever I want to purchase, if I give money, then I will get to purchase everything whatever I want. Similarly, if I want to sell, then also I will collect money as a mediator and thereby I can purchase and sell commodities. ठीक है ना? इतना तो समझ में आ गया. चलो, तो मनी से इतना तो समझ में आ गया कि हमको मनी से कुछ भी खरीदना या सेल करना सुविधा होता है, इसलिए मनी को एज मीडियम ऑफ एक्सचेंज हम यूटिलाइज करते हैं. नाउ इवन फ्यूचर पेमेंट भी हम मनी के थ्रू कर सकता है, आइदर बाय चेक और बाय ट्रांसफर ऑफ मनी थ्रू इंटरनेट एंड ऑल दिस. तो ये तो ठीक है, लेकिन नाउ क्वेश्चन कम्स, सपोज मनी नहीं है, देन व्हाट विल हैपन. ये क्वेश्चन मन में आता है. तो नेचुरली वी कैन नॉट हैव interchanging of commodities. We cannot purchase and sell because there is no mediator to help us to exchange our commodities. That is why money is very, very important. Next question comes, suppose why medium is essential. At a glance we understood that we need to purchase and sale of commodities, that is why it is needed. But what would we should utilize as a mediator? Why only money? Why not something else? So क्यों हम मनी को ही मीडिएटर हिसाब से लेना चाहता है? इसके लिए 3 कारण हम इधर लेके आए आपके लिए. So to work as intermediate while exchange of commodities and services. That means something should be working as a mediator between sellers and buyers of anything they want to purchase and sell. तो ये एक इंटरमीडिएट चाहिए, इसलिए हमको मीडियम ऑफ एक्सचेंज कुछ भी रखना जरूरी है. नंबर 2, इजी टू एक्सचेंज. ऐसा कुछ इंटरमीडिएट हमको चाहिए जिसको हम इजीली एक्सचेंज कर सकता है, जिसको रख के हम कहीं पर भी कुछ भी परचेज एंड सेल कर सकता है. एंड थर्ड क्या होगा उसका क्वालिटी, कि ये एक्सेप्टेबल हो. Everybody should accept it as a mediator. That acceptability is very, very important. So if these 3 qualities are there, first is intermediate का function करेगा, second easy to exchange होगा, third acceptable to everybody होगा, then only something can be working as a mediator like money as a medium of exchange. Next, suppose if we want to know what had happened when there was no money in the economy. Suppose early ages how people used to get transaction, that we will try to find out. So that time it was called barter system. तो barter system क्या था? Exchange of goods with goods. People used to come in the market with their own commodity, whatever they produced, and they exchange one another's goods, and the most important thing in this exchange is that both the party, whenever they are coming in the market, they used to get the choiceable commodities whatever they want to exchange. Suppose I have produced potato. Somebody else came with, suppose, onion. Now I want onion, and the person who is selling onion, he want potato. That coincidence if happen, then only then both the parties' want can be fulfilled. So this was the most important features of barter system. That first one, exchangeable commodities should be there with both the parties. That is what we call double coincidence of wants. And secondly, goods are exchanged with goods. There was no mediator in the very primitive age. Then people realized that it is very difficult. Every time I may not get choiceable commodities, whatever I want to get it in the market. And whatever other people are coming with their product, they may not like my product, they want to exchange. So this double coincidence was creating difficulties to have transaction between people. And therefore, people started thinking something must be as a mediator. Then they find out a good option. They took cattle as well as some crops also they took as a mediator. So what they have done, now if somebody want to exchange commodities, then they are putting a cow or a goat in the middle, or some crops, maybe rice or something like this in the middle, and exchanging commodities. So that if double coincidence is not happening, then also exchange is possible with a mediator like cow, goat, or any crops. But here again, people started realizing that goat and crops, every time they cannot carry with them to purchase and sell. Suppose I want to purchase something in market, I have to carry a cow with me. Just you can't imagine. You have to carry a goat, or you have to carry a rice bag with you and put it in the middle as intermediate, and then only exchange is possible. How you will feel? So it was a really horrible situation for the people. Then people started thinking, no, ऐसा नहीं चलेगा, something else we have to find out. तो क्या है something else? तो वो metal age came. मेटल एज में क्या हुआ, गोल्ड, सिल्वर, कॉपर, ये सब बहुत मात्रा में हमारा देश में उपलब्ध था, अभी भी है, लेकिन उस समय ब्रिटिश आने के पहले इट वाज टू much gold as well as silver, copper, etc. was available. So people thought, why not make something like money, coin as a mediator. So people starting with gold, then silver, then bronze. A time came, people realized that it is good exchangeable commodities, no doubt. It can play a mediator's role, no doubt. But what is the problem here? The intrinsic value of the metal is more than the token value, whatever written over there. Suppose in gold coin, 10 gram gold, today's price it is 50,000 or more. Just you imagine 10 gram gold written 10 rupees over this. Now this 10 gram gold's 50,000 costly metal's price is only 10 rupees. Can you imagine this situation? So people started to realize this, that the metal cost is more than the price whatever written over this. That is why the loss people could not bear anymore, and slowly they started finding something else as replacement of metal. And then paper discovered, and people started using paper as well as aluminum coin, which is lower than the actual value of the product through which it is made of. Suppose notes. Note is made of paper, but it is written 500 rupees. Now 500 is the value of that paper. If you remove this 500, then it is only a paper. That means intrinsic value of the paper is very, very less compared to the token value what is written over that. Similarly, aluminum coin also. So thereby people started accepting paper notes and coin as a mediator, which is very much good replacement than compared to our metal as well as crops and other intermediate whatever we have seen. So this is the evolution of money in the economy. In our country we say it is rupees, but in different countries it's called different name. So together for a common name it is called currency. So our country's currency's name is rupees. So with this we will conclude our these topics. Now let's find out what are the possible questions related to these topics are there. Okay. So we are trying to find out the possible questions on this topic. So the very first question comes of what is barter system, definition of barter system. So you can write anything like this: exchange of commodities with commodities between people can be written as a definition of barter system. Or you can also write barter is a medium where commodities and or services are directly exchanged without any intermediate units. Similarly, another features of barter system. Second question possible: what are the different features of barter system? माने barter system होने के लिए क्या स्पेशलिटी चाहिए तभी ये इसको हम barter system बनेंगे. तो दो स्पेशलिटी है. नंबर 1, exchange of commodities with commodities between people. ये number 1. Number 2, depends on, that means barter system is depends on double coincidence of words. So this is the two features of barter system. Next question comes, what are the different inherent difficulties of double coincidence? हम लोग बोल रहे हैं कि double coincidence संभव नहीं है, every time it is not possible. तो क्यों संभव नहीं है, क्या प्रॉब्लम होता है? Why double coincidence is a problem? तो 3 कारण इधर दिया है. Number 1, coincidence of double choice of words rarely happen. ये rarely happen होता है, ये number 1 है. क्योंकि मैं मार्केट में कुछ सामान लेके जा रहा हूँ किसी के साथ एक्सचेंज करने के लिए, और मेरा एक्सपेक्टेशन भी कुछ है कि मुझे ये चीज़ चाहिए. सपोज मैं ऑनियन लेके जा रहा हूँ और मुझे पोटैटो चाहिए मार्केट में, इसीलिए मैं ऑनियन लेके जा रहा हूँ. लेकिन मार्केट में और एक आदमी होना पड़ेगा ना जो ऑनियन लेना चाहता है और उसके पास भी पोटैटो है एक्सचेंज करने के लिए. तो ये जो रेयरली ये होता है, तो ये एक इनहेरेंट डिफिकल्टीज था. नंबर 2, पीपल प्रोड्यूसेस एज पर देयर नीड्स एंड कैपेसिटी एंड नॉट टू फाइंड एक्सचेंजेबल कमोडिटीज. मैं अपना घर में ऑनियन प्रोड्यूस किया क्योंकि मेरे लिए ऑनियन प्रोडक्शन करना इजी था, मेरा उतना खेत के लिए जमी था, उतना रिसोर्सेस था, इसलिए मैं ऑनियन खेत किया. लेकिन मार्केट में मुझे पोटैटो चाहिए बोल के हम ऑनियन नहीं खेत किया. ऑनियन मेरा सुविधा से मैं खेत किया, लेकिन मार्केट का अगर डिमांड है ऑनियन तभी मैं ऑनियन खेत करूंगा, ऐसा सोच के कोई किया नहीं. दैट इज वाई people produces as per their needs and capacity and not to find exchangeable commodities. तो ये दूसरा रीजन है नेचुरली डबल कोइंसिडेंस होना नामुमकिन हो सकता है. नंबर 3 है वैल्यू ऑफ कमोडिटीज आर नॉट सेम. Sometime a person came with 5 kilo onion and he want suppose 5 kilo potato, but he is getting 2 kilo potato with somebody and no other coincidence is happening in the market. So what he will do, he is bound to give his 5 kilo onion in reply of that he is getting only 2 kilo potato. So naturally he is a loser. So value of commodities are also not same. That is why this double coincidence was a difficult situation for barter system. Next question possible है इस चैप्टर से difficulties of barter system. बार्टर सिस्टम में क्या क्या डिफिकल्टीज था. तो डिफिकल्ट टू हैव डबल कोइंसिडेंस एवरी टाइम, ये नंबर 1 हो गया. नंबर 2, नो कॉमन एक्सेप्टेबल चॉइस ऑफ इंटरमीडिएट कमोडिटीज. नोबडी कुड फाइंड आउट एक एक्सेप्टेबल कमोडिटीज एज ए इंटरमीडिएट. तो ये सेकंड था. पहले एक्सचेंज ऑफ कमोडिटीज होता था, सेकंड कैटल एंड क्रॉप्स हो गया, थर्ड मेटल हो गया, फोर्थ अभी ये नोट में आया. तो naturally there was no acceptable choice of intermediate. People were not happy with something as like today money we are very happy, but earlier it was not possible because choice was not as per needs of the situation. Value of commodities are not same, अभी अभी बोला. फिर intrinsic value of commodities are not same with the token value, जो अभी हमने explain किया है. Next, what is meant by intrinsic value? Suppose question आ गया define intrinsic value और what is meant by intrinsic value, तो क्या लिखेंगे हम? When token value is less than the actual value of the metal with which the coin is made of is termed as intrinsic value. ऐसा question possible है. फिर what is meant by token value? Token value क्या होता है? तो numerical figure written over the coin or paper note is called token value of money. Then what is currency? So currency is the common name of money that plays the role of medium of exchange. Different countries have different name of their money, like taka in Bangladesh, dollar in USA, pound in UK. Like this, different countries have their own money, different name, but commonly we say it as currency for the whole world. Next, CBSE से क्या क्या क्वेश्चन इस टॉपिक्स के ऊपर में आया है, लेट्स. तो उसमें हम देखते हैं recognize the situation when both the parties in a barter economy have to agree to sell and buy each other's commodity, what is called, so it is called double coincidence of one. 15-16 में आया था ये. सेकेंड क्वेश्चन आया गिव वन एग्जाम्पल ईच ऑफ मॉडर्न करेंसी एंड ओल्ड करेंसी. तो मॉडर्न करेंसी यू कैन राइट पेपर नोट्स एंड ओल्ड करेंसी यू कैन राइट गोल्ड कॉइन. Similarly, give one example of the method to make payment without using cash. Cash अगर हम यूज नहीं करना चाहता है और एक्सचेंज करना है, then what we'll use? तो we can use a check also. We can use net banking today also. NEFT we can use. Thereby we can sort out our transaction. तो next question इस chapter से topic से है a person holding money can easily exchange it for any commodities or services that he or she might want. 2016-17 में ये question आया. तो example you can give the shoe manufacturer will first exchange shoes that he has produced for money and then exchange the money for wheat. ऐसा कुछ भी example आप दे सकते हैं. माने a shoe manufacturer is earning money by selling his shoes, and with that money he is purchasing his grocery items or anything like this. So thereby it is easy for people to get exchange with commodities because there is a medium or mediator like money we call in our country rupees, and thereby people can easily continue their transaction. तो इतना ही हम आज